Welcome back to the morning show on this Tuesday, the day after Christmas. We're a day late, but it's a great day to learn about agriculture in Central Illinois. What better way to do that than with our Ag in the Classroom segment? With me now, Julie Adcock from the Champaign County Farm Bureau Foundation's Ag in the Classroom program. Julie, welcome back. You know, it's winter break. Parents are home, they got the kids home. A great opportunity to learn about agriculture, right?
Yes, it sure is. And what better way to do that in your kitchen and making a mess?
We did that last week. We had some cereal. We've had some fun. This week, another one. This is a fun one. I've seen this one before. Yeah. I think the kids are going to love this at home. Tell us, walk us through what we're doing.
Well, we're going to learn about first the harvesting of cranberries.
Okay.
So cranberries is always thought of as the Thanksgiving treat, but actually only 20% of cranberries are eaten during Thanksgiving. It carries on into the Christmas season.
Interesting.
Right. So this is definitely something that you will have at your dinner table as well.
And I see on there 400 million pounds eaten a year of cranberries?
Yes.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. So cranberries is one of our native fruits, along with the Concord grape and blueberries. And so it was all thought, or legend is that the Pilgrims had cranberries for Thanksgiving. So that's kind of how the story started.
And how they get you cranberries at Thanksgiving these days.
But did you know it actually didn't used to be called cranberry?
What was it?
It was cranberry.
Cranberry?
Yeah, so the Dutch and the German settlers thought that the flower that bloomed in the springtime looked more like a crane bird.
Interesting.
And so they named it the cranberry. But just in time, they dropped the E and it became cranberry.
How about that? That's pretty fascinating to see.
So,
you got a book here too. Let's get this in before.
Okay, so this is the tale of time for cranberries, and it's how they harvest the cranberries. So it's interesting. They flood the bog, and then the vines and the cranberries start to float.
Interesting.
Okay, and then they come in with a picker, and it just kind of cuts off the berries, and the berries are floating. And then they take this tube in the pond there, and it goes around, and it's like they lasso them into the area, and then they suck them up through a pump, and it goes down this grate, and the good berries bounce into the truck.
Interesting.
The bad berries are just going to go flat, and they go down into the grate and into the trash truck.
So bouncing has something to do with the quality.
Yes. So we're going to test this batch of berries here to see which ones are going to bounce, which ones are good. So go ahead and grab like 10 berries out. See, what you do is on this worksheet is you'll place a berry on each square.
Okay.
So that way you can document your work.
Well, yeah, something tells me that we're going to do a little writing, a little science. Kids are going to take some observations, things of that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got my 10 cranberries sitting there.
You're going to check for your colors. Like this one is a dark red. This one, ooh, let's look at that. That looks like it has some dents in it.
Yep.
All right. That one's really small and really dark.
It's got some almost deep brown, black color in there.
Yeah.
This one, that's probably not a good one.
Yeah, that doesn't
pitch that out.
like,
So to test this then, are we just going to bounce them?
Yeah, we're going to hold them up like this. So this is number one.
Okay.
And we're just going to go, it's going to make a mess, as I said.
So that one bounced. That must be a good one. That was number 4. I'm skipping line here. You're supposed to go in order, aren't you? So number 2, here we go. You ready?
Yep, that one's a
You could even hear the difference.
Yes.
That's interesting. Get this one.
Yeah.
Just kind of went, it's not fun. Okay, this one, number 3. That one bounced a little bit. It seems like the good ones are making more thumping sound. I don't know if you can hear that.
Yes, they sound more solid.
Yeah, for sure.
They're not as
number
squishy.
6. And that one goes off the table. So as the kids are doing this, what are they supposed to record? What kind of data do they?
They're going to record which ones bounce.
Okay, and then they've written down the observations of what they look like as well, correct?
Yeah, and so they'll see the ones that were dented are not going to bounce. The ones that are nice and firm here are the ones that you're going to want to keep.
That sounds fun. That's a pretty good lesson. I think too, we kind of spilled the secret of why that is. Don't tell the kids. They can do the observations and do a little science here on this long holiday break. So if you want to get this lesson or anything like this for the kids at home, maybe during the holidays, head on over to our website, wcia.com/ag in the classroom. We'll have lesson plans, book recommendations, and much, much more. wcia.com.